What's up, YouTube family? This is Jared back with another video. I just wanted to go over the winners and losers of UFC 280 and what's going to happen going forward. Regarding the main event with Charles and Islam, again, amazing performance by Islam Makhachev. It was great for him to be able to display what he's capable of doing, um, despite what the critics and doubters thought um, regarding the people he's defeated and rankings and different things like that. But he proved everybody wrong, and he came out with a relative easy victory for over Charles Oliveira. Nothing to take away from Charles, and Charles will come back. I can see the disappointment, but I can see the motivation in his eyes to come back and prove that he's still the best lightweight in the world. I look forward to seeing his comeback fight. So hats off to him. Um, so fair play to Islam. I do want to make a comment on the Alexander fight. It's a very interesting fight. And I want to see how the pace and the size advantage and the wrestling of Islam, how Volkanovski can handle it. I do know he's a strong guy despite being 5'6", I believe, and he's been a heavier guy. So it's interesting to see how he's going to deal with the pressure, the wrestling, and the pace of Islam Makhachev. But very interesting fight. I'm leaning more towards Islam just because he's the naturally bigger fighter, and he's a very smart fighter. And I don't think he'll make the mistakes that the featherweights have made against Alexander. But if anybody has the capability of winning the fight, Alexander does. Um, but going forward, as far as what the lightweight division looks like, I still, um, going back to my last video, I still believe that uh, Benil Dariush is deserving of the next title fight. And it seems to me that he looks like he wants to wait around a little bit. But I mean, it's 8 fights in a row. He's never ever turned down a fight. He had a recent injury, but that was the original match that was supposed to happen against him and Islam Makhachev. And he has great takedown defense, good hands. He keeps up a good pace. And I mean, it's 8 fights in a row. And I would love to see new contenders fighting for the title. You know, there's a lot of people that are a lot of champions that want to be a double champ, and especially the dominant champions. And I can't say they don't deserve it. That's a very tough task to try to make happen. But I do want to see new contenders who are working hard. Guys, I'm used to the old style of the UFC where the rankings and everything didn't come into play. It was always if you're winning fights, you would be the next contender. So I'd like to see Dariush fight for the title, the winner of Alexander and Islam Makhachev. And then for the bantamweight division, tough thing happening with TJ. The moment his shoulder popped out after that first takedown and I seen him wince, I knew there was something wrong. And then I knew it was pretty much downhill from there. But Aljamain Sterling did a good job. Most likely, I can see Corey Sandhagen. Do know he had a victory, if not one more win, probably him fighting for the title next. But I'm not really sure what's going to be the next move for the bantamweight division. Um, and then I did make a recent video on the split decision from Peter Yan and Sean O'Malley. And I will say I will give Sean O'Malley his props for going back and forth and even clipping Yan a few times. But I will say this, despite having a little bit more significant strikes, Peter Yan dropped Sean O'Malley. He had a control time of almost 6 minutes, and he had maybe 5 or 6 takedowns, control. I mean, it was just a pace that was nonstop. So even if you wanted to give Sean O'Malley one round, you could easily call the fight 29-28 for Peter Yan. And these judges are destroying fights, not just for me as a fan, but I'm sure for many people. They've ruined title fights. They've ruined number one contender fights. They need to get professional fighters as judges and stop putting these people who don't know how to evaluate a fight the way it's supposed to be looked at. I mean, this is killing the sport, not just of MMA, but boxing and other combat sports as well. But let me know what you guys think. Post comments down below. Subscribe if you want to support the channel. I love to hear and our debates, our conversations about future fights to come, what you guys saw yesterday, and so forth. So this is Jared with another video. You guys have a great day. See you on the next one.